I'm officially back on Avakin Life. So in this video, I'm just gonna be talking about what you can all you can do in this game, what's kind of changed over time, and yeah. So first things is when you first load into the app, you are in this lobby. And if you have any friends, they'll all be on this couch. But right now, there is just one person online. I am level 18. Up in the corner, you can see my profile picture, Cool Gaming Wolf YT. I have 11 crowns, 1,068 coins. When I first ever joined Avakin Life, they did not have the crowns, the pinkish, purplish color currency. They used to just only have the Avacoins and the gems. They still have the gems, but they don't show up on up at the top. The gems, you can, they've always had this where you can just get them at your apartment. The gems are used for usually if you're going to order something. There are jobs in the game, so that's where you can either work or order food. So up at the top, we see VIP, social, mail, shop, travel, style, build, Avacraft, and settings, and free. And then onto the left side, we have new, fashion contests, mystery box, and my apartments, and invite friends. And then we also have a spinner. I cannot do this. This says come back later. When you, with this spinner, you can get coins. You're usually able to spin twice. One is a free spin, and one is where you have to watch an ad. And when I first ever started, they didn't have a whole lot of ads. The only ads you would see are when you're doing the mystery box, or up in the corner, the free, where you can just watch ads and get coins. That's pretty much the only time that they had ads, but now they have more ads where they'll pop up ads. They usually show up on the left side underneath your profile or your username thing. I'll point to these spots that I'm talking about. And then here we have kind of some events that they have, or what's going on. Events, fashion contests, showing you what's going on. So far I've entered 4 fashion contests lately. When the fashion contest stuff first ever showed up, I just didn't ever start doing it because I didn't have a whole lot. But I learned that if you do the free entry, then you have to use your own stuff that you have. But then if you pay to get in there with coins, then you can use anything you want that you don't have. So VIP is, you gotta pay for VIP if you want to be part of that. But for me, I just like to earn coins. I don't pay for any of that stuff. So if you are one of those people that like to pay for things in games, then you can. But for me, I don't do that. I like to earn it. It does take a while for me, but I'm fine with it. There is social. There's friends, requests, and groups. I don't know what the groups is. They didn't used to have that, so I don't know what groups really does. So I guess you can just join people in groups and stuff. There's requests. There's friends. I think the requests are, they show both, if you send any friend request to somebody, it will show up here. And then if somebody sends you a friend request, I think it will show up under here too. So here's friends. It shows who's all online. And then if you have blocked anybody, it will show up here, usually. Oh, and then another thing with friends, you can search players and add friends. So you can search people on here. If you cannot find somebody because maybe they have a symbol or something, or it just does not show up, you can add friends too. And this code down here is for if you want to add me, you would have to put that code in. If I wanted to add somebody else, I would have to put their code in. That's how that works. And then here's mail. So if anybody sends you a message or something, then you can do this. There's gifts. So if anybody has sent you anything, like a gift, if you watch any ads and they give you coins, they show up in here. There's invites. So if somebody invited me to their apartment, then they would show up in here. Then we have shop, where you can shop for clothing, beauty, animations, petkins, apartments, furniture, new, brands, bundles, offers, VIP. Bundles, I just found out recently with this, if you want to create some sort of interactive thing in your apartment, like an escape room or something, like in your apartment or something, then you can do that. There was a bundle in here. It doesn't show up because I have bought it already, so it doesn't show up in here. There's apartments. You don't have to just get apartments. There's houses too. There's really cool ones. Save the Planet, apartments, loft studios, penthouses, houses, fantasy, business. You can get all sorts of different. I noticed all these icons for these, they have been the same. They've never changed any of these or anything. I know that all these icons up here, when I first ever started, they didn't used to have the word social mail underneath them, but now they do. You can travel. Most of the old worlds are all at the bottom. I noticed that. They have some of the newer stuff, some old stuff near the top, like this 18 plus stuff. They have like multiple copies of some of the same maps and stuff. And yeah, all of the old ones are all at the bottom. Golden Sands Bay, the Island, Twilight Lounge, Union Park, Paradise Island, Meet New Friends, Club Sundown. All of these. The venue's old too. Star Sail is old, but they still have it more up near the top though. So, and you can also look through your history to show what was the last place you've been to. There's jobs. These are all the places you can work. I would say with these jobs, it's best if you have another friend along with you. Maybe like you could have them either work or order food, because sometimes other players know that you're trying to get money, and so they won't help you out. It's best if you have like another player or somebody else you know to help you out when you're trying to do these jobs. And then there's games, Forage, Harvest Farm, Avakin Launchpad, Fashion Contest, Egypt Adventure. A while back, the first ever game that they ever added was the Egypt Adventure, but over time you can tell that they added more games here. My apartment, here's all of my apartments. Before recording this video, I used to just only have 4 places, but now I have a 5th place, which I just recently added, was this My Shadowfall Manor. And with these, you can make them private, so nobody can ever go in them. or you can make them public, or you can just only have friends join them only. People can rate your apartments. So that's that. There's apartment shop, which is that same spot. It's going to take you to that same screen in the shop. There's friends' apartments. So this is where you go for your friends' apartments. And if any of their places are like public or something, those only show up. If they're private, you cannot go to those ones. It won't even show up at all. There's open apartments. So those are like anybody, like not even your friends. These are just other people. There's search. Not sure. Oh, okay. VIP exclusive, only for VIP people. Then there's style. You can change. You can be a lady or a guy on the game. You can be both. You can just switch off. Down in those arrows down there, you can switch. You can customize, animation set, wardrobe, take your photo. And then here's also build. And this is a way to get items without actually paying for those items. For these, you have to have these lightning bolt coins to help you out. To get those, you just watch ads. Also, over time, as you boost this, the pay to complete becomes lower, depending on where the bar is at. You can pay lower or just keep watching ads to get more coins. Avacraft, I just learned that it's only for VIP people. So I can't even do it. A lot of this, you gotta just... So yeah, it's only for VIP. And then there's settings, and then free. Free is to help you, if you want to get more coins. There's offer walls. Those, like, you can play a game and get coins. I don't really trust them, really. I think they're kind of like a scam. So, because I just feel like those just waste your time. And then you can listen to ads. You can watch an ad for 15. These two are different. The audio ad is just a square thing that shows up in the corner, and then the ad is just across your full screen. And then there's mystery box right here. Right now, this is come back tomorrow. The buy a mystery box, I don't think that's worth it. Cause one time I did that, and what I got it, so I paid $50, and then I got $50 back from the mystery box. So I don't think it's worth it to just pay for it. So, and then in the corner, this shows you what you get through the mystery box. So most of the time you're gonna probably get coins, but you can get all these, you don't know when you're gonna get these things. So most of the time I get coins or gems all the time, because those are the higher percentage stuff. And then new is just showing you what's going on too. Things that are going on. Fashion contests, this is where you can vote for certain, when you are voting, you don't know who's who. You're just voting for anybody in there. And it shows the results too. And you just choose what's best. There's different categories. There might be bright hair, colorful hair or something, or red hair. There's some that I actually have entered. So, yeah, you just choose what best represents that certain category. There's content, vote, results. And to level up in this, you either vote or you participate in them. And depending on what people rate your outfit, depending on, just depending on that, you might get a certain amount of XP. There is a gold and silver contest, contests. Sometimes you can only compete in the silver, sometimes you can compete in gold. And depending on if you're in gold or something, or silver, if you're in silver, you might not be able to use certain clothing. There might be some clothing that only says, for gold only, and those ones are for only gold people, So there's some limits for that. And leaderboard it just shows what, based off of you and your friends, where they're at. So let's go to my profile. Here is your badges. You can actually change the order. This used to be, it used to only show my pet cans and clothes at the top, but I changed it, and I wanted the badges and the achievements first. You can see how many friends I have, how long I've been on here, 192 views, like how many people have viewed my profile. I'm in a happy mood. Video games are my hobby. Music, disco. I don't really have a fashion, anything, It's kind of weird, random. And then anime is my films. And you can view the badges, default. When I first ever started, they didn't have the badges. They always had the default. When they started adding crowns, I think that's when they started adding more badges. And then when you first ever start to, for achievements, you should at least have like 5 or 6 or 9 goals. But then as you keep leveling up, you get more achievements. And then also for new players, you also get like a daily reward. Eventually, when you're not a new player, you don't have that anymore. So. And then here's all the pet kins I have. So favorite your apartments. I don't have any favorites. I don't know how to do that yet, so. And I just want to get some more apartments first before I do that. But yeah, I got 5 houses, 348 clothes, and 7 pets. And then another thing I forgot to show is you can edit your profile. You can edit your username. Usually it's free the first time, and then the second time you try to change your username, it's like 5,000 coins. You can change your location, you can change the badge, the hashtag, your mood stuff, video game, what's visible. You can also, here is where you can change the order the stream is. And then you can also change your pets, like what shows up on the profile. You can also change the background and the pose. And the pose, how your person, it doesn't actually have to be a pose. It could be a dance too. It's just, you can only use what you have. You can use other ones, but you have to pay for them. And it does tell you, what you have to pay for. So if you, with these, you don't have to pay for them. Like it says $199, but I don't have to pay that. Like once you have it already, you don't have to pay again. So I'm just gonna go back. You can also change that cool gaming wolf on the bottom. That you actually have to go to style. And whatever you name where this pencil is, that is going to show up on that page. So, yeah, I think that's all. There might be more that I am forgetting, but I think that's all. I will probably, in another video, I can show what some of these worlds are and all that, and maybe visit some friends' apartments. Maybe you can visit apartments that like the person doesn't have to be online to visit them. You can visit them anytime. So, and I think you can visit them even though, like, if they're editing their apartment or something, you can still be in their apartment even when they do that. But you can't see what they're doing with their apartment. Not until like they're out of it is when you can see what they changed in their apartment. So yeah, I think that's it. I'll show more in a different video. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching.